YouTube, this is a highly anticipated video for me. I didn't have plans to make it this quick, but things came up, so I'm getting right to it. Basically, we already know this is a real versus fake video, but this one's special to me because anybody that watches any of my videos since I've been on YouTube for the last 10 plus years know that this colorway and this shoe is my all-time favorite shoe, my grail, whatever you want to call it. Like every time this shoe releases, even if I'm not, too much of a fan of how it comes out, I still grab it. I still got the '01 pair. I should have brought it. I wasn't thinking. Maybe I'll do another video. The '01 pair, what was the other one? The 2010, the low tops, and this one. Now, basically, they had a shock drop about a week ago. I don't know if Sneaker App is still on their BS, whereas though they're more biased to Apple users opposed to Android users, because I couldn't hit on nothing. People told me it was like 90,000 pairs released on a shock drop. The shoe didn't release yet. It releases next week or the week after. And I'm hearing people getting 2-3 pairs, and I can't even get one in my cart. Not a men's, not a kids, not a toddlers, infants, nothing. I can't get none of this, none of them, not one pair. And and when I did get any, it was like, I think it was a toddler or infant, and they sold out. I didn't get it, and I think I tried for an hour and a half for these in any size at some point, and it just didn't work out. My nephew ended up hitting, so one pair is his, one pair is mine, and one pair is a UA, one pair is a authentic. And after what I just told you happened, is one of the reasons why I am legit getting to the point. I've been not care, but I'm getting to the point that like I'm not even gonna keep trying for these shoes no more. I'm at the age where though you see it's gray in my hair, so I'm not even like I've never had nobody to show up for. I buy all this stuff for myself, make myself feel good, but it's just becoming too much now. Like the prices, like the shoes are $225, which is ridiculous. The 2010 they were $175. And you know what? With that being said, I'm going to get the '01 pair. Give me a quick second, because I got a lot to say. Okay, this is the '01 pair. I'm going to leave this right here for a minute. Now, I'm going to just get into this as quick as possible. I'm not going to tell you which one is which. I'm going to let the audience figure it out. But like I was saying, I'm just over this like stuff. If I want something bad enough, I'll pick and choose which ones I want, which one I don't want, or if I'm going after or not. Because at this point, I didn't sold a lot of my shoes. I thought I'd never do this. I'm really just worried about the OG colorways, or like the colorways of the first retro or something like that. Like I'm into some of the newer ones, but it just seems like every time I get a new one, I see myself not wanting it, and I just end up selling it. Like I had over 50 pairs of shoes this year alone, and I don't think I have. I probably got like 10 of them still in my collection. I didn't sold the rest of them because like I don't see no need to have them. But anyway, let's get into these boxes now. From what I see, everything matches up. Everything's the same. Oh, okay. They even got the bottom right. Usually, when they start doing the UAs, they never have the same badges on the bottom. I don't know why. But this is a good one for me because these are both size 10 and a half. So it should, technically speaking, should be no reason why anything should be like way off. Let's see. The boxes, I mean, from what I see, y'all tell me. They look like they match up. Let me take the lids off. Yeah, they line up. They line up. I think I'm seeing a little color difference. Let me see. Y'all tell me. Like seeing it in person, it looks like a hint off, but again, who worried about the goddamn box? But I gotta do this. I'm pull one out. Okay. Now, looking from these boxes, I know which is which, but I want to see if y'all know which is which. Now, from what I see right now, it looks the same. But my nephew did a video already. He tells me he sees a bunch of differences. From what I see, the patent leather looks different. Like the shape, like this one, the cut looks higher. This one looks a little lower, which I'm not really a fan of the high cut patent leather anyway. Like this is entirely too high. I get it. They say, oh well, this is how it was in '96. I don't know. I never had a pair, so I can't really determine. But from what I've seen, I don't think it was this high. It might have been a sample pair, but I base everything off the old ones because the old ones, the patent leather cut was not this high. It was a little lower, but it wasn't as low as the last retros. 23s look the same to me. That looks the same. Let's check that carbon fiber, which I don't understand why we worry about this because a lot of people don't play basketball. Oh yeah, I feel different. This one, wait, this is weird. Okay, that's weird. This one is like just smooth to the touch. This one is textured, but it's the entire thing's not textured. Like closer to the outsole is textured. I can feel it, but towards the midsole, it's smooth to the touch. That is weird. Oh god. What else can we? I know. Oh, the toes. That's what it was. Everybody kept saying the toes. Like they got they finally got the toe shape right on the newer pairs. Because the older pair, it was like a hump in the front. Y'all tell me. They look the same to me. Okay, this one, it is a little hump right here. And this one's got a hump, but it's smaller. I don't know. But I seen somewhere the toe is like swooped all the way down to the toe cap. The Jumpmans. God damn it. Been a long time since I've done this. One looks a little skinnier, one looks chunkier, but I don't really. This is like the petty stuff people worry about. I would say you only need to worry about this if you're paying resale. If you're paying retail, you should not be worrying about stuff like this. There goes this one has been unlaced already. That's why it looks like that. Third spacing like always. Does this still match up with the ball? I wonder. Yep, it matches up with the ball. So, do y'all know which one is which? This is the UA. This is the authentic. The only way I could tell without looking at it on this video is that his shoe has the size tag on the inside, towards the heel of the shoe. This one has a size tag, but it's further up. It's above the Jumpman. I don't know if you can see that. But yeah, I mean, they look good as hell to me, point blank period. But let's get into the crazy thing. I was more hyped on the comparison, but now I'm more hyped about this. I have a big bone to pick with Jordan Brand, and it's mostly because this is my favorite shoe. And I say the 2010 release before 2010 when I really got back into shoes. I was still doing shoes before then, but it was here and there. But once these came out in 2010, I got so obsessed with them the entire year because I found out I think in January, February that they was coming out. And ever since I found out, I was just searching the internet, finding out every little piece of information I could find out when he was coming out, blah, blah, blah. Not to mention 2010, this Cool Grade in 2010 was the first 11 to have the blue icy sole. I know a lot of people are young now. It's been about 11 years now, and a lot of people don't know that some people think that it had a clear sole. The 09 Space Jam was the last one to have a clear sole. After that, every 11 that came out, except for the bread 11s had the blue tint to the outsole. It was to slow down the yellowing. I don't really think it does, but it really doesn't make a difference. But I just liked how it looked because the clear sole on the old ones, it wasn't as clear as like the other retro, like the Concords or the Space Jams. It like had this kind of like yellowish tint to it that was already looking like yellow already. So this, I always liked this on this. I just hated that they did it on every single shoe that had an outsole, clear outsole. But what I'm frustrated about is every retro they've done since the Space Jam and what was that, like 4 or 5 years ago, when they had the special box because it was the anniversary of the movie. They've done special packaging, or they done the original packaging that the shoe came in, the Concourse. The only thing different was that they put a 45 on the back because they was basing off the sample pair that Jordan wore that he was getting fined for in the games. But it came in his original packaging. It came in the OG Air Jordan box, right? But I think Space Jam was the only one that didn't come out. It came out in a special box, but they never originally came out. There was like a Retro Plus colorway. There was a PE in '96. It was the movie version, but the ones that we got, the last retro we got was based off the pair they made, because when he wore the Concourse, he was getting fined. They had to hurry make him a black pair so he wouldn't get fined. So technically speaking, those were black Concords because it wasn't no blue. It was all purple. It was where all the blue accents was. It was purple. It was 45 on the back. Now, I think the other one they did was the Columbias, but that don't count because they were low tops, and that's why I didn't really trip that they came in like the OG box that the Concords came in, and the breads that came out 2 years ago, they came in the OG Nike box, which I was shocked. I didn't think they was gonna do that, but they did it. So I just knew in my head that if they're gonna make these as close to the first time these released, that it was gonna come in this box. Like everybody I talked to, people I was talking to in the sneaker thing, they don't care. None of that stuff matter. Blah blah blah. But like, I'm pretty sure anybody that's my age or maybe a little bit younger and definitely older, I know they felt slighted. Like, it's time to bring these boxes back. You're bringing back almost every OG box that your sneakers came in. This, like, they even brought back the 13 box. And like, this box came right after that. So I'm kind of confused and lost why they put these in this fucking box. This box never existed. This is literally the Concord OG box, and they just changed the color of it. And that's why I'm pissed, because these are 225 and they're not made to the specification of this one. So I'm gonna pull this one out. Excuse the way it looks, because they were falling apart, so I took them apart, and I'm gonna bring them back to life basically. Now, I was gonna base the color of this off of these, but I've looked long enough to tell that these things have turned yellow. Even the patent leathers turned yellow. I don't know if you can see it. I haven't done this. I did this a long time ago, but I gotta redo them. Even like this part is starting to turn. I can see it. But my point is, look at the patent leather. Look at the patent leather. Look at this patent leather. You see, this is a little higher than this one. That's what I was saying. I was saying that like the patent leather on the old ones was high, but it wasn't as high as this one. And now that I look at it, even the grays on the upper is different. The back is definitely different. And this is like, ooh, damn, this is some hard ass freaking, I don't know what the hell is it. This suede on here is soft as hell. This is hard as hell. I'm still trying to figure out how to like deoxidize this patent leather. It's a way, but nobody won't tell me. Something else about this. Oh, just basically the simple fact that like it came in this box. I was so excited because I thought we was gonna come back in this box, and also we was gonna finally get retro cards again. Because when these first came out, these was like the first retro 11. Every retro that came out in like early 2000s came with a retro card. So I just knew that when these came, we was gonna finally get the retro cards back. But again, Nike, shit. We have no idea what if they're gonna do another 11. Honestly, I think they should stop for a minute because ever since 2000, either 8 or 2009, because I think Silver Anniversaries came up before the Space Jams. They've been releasing 11s in December, and sometimes they release like a low or one year. I think they did two. They did the one like 82 and the one like 96, and was it another year? It was two. Yeah, it was a couple years where they did like women splits, but they've been bastardizing 11. 11 used to be like one colorway a year, and they don't do it no more. So I feel as though like they did the three, they need to stop this, and they need to stop the ones. Jesus Christ, like give it a break for 6 months at least. So uh, I'm going to get one more pair because after you've seen how this pair looks, I need to keep it on ice. I don't do the double up shit no more. I will double up on these because as y'all, let me show you one more time. As you can see, over time, all this yellow, not just the sole, everything yellows. And from what I'm hearing, it's like hard as hell to get this out. I'm gonna try, but it's not. It may not. It may be impossible. And you see, I already started on one side. I gotta get a whole new freaking airbag because this thing is just done. This is just done. But I don't know. I'm still debating if I want to get a authentic pair because that 220. Damn, fucking table up. That 225 price tag is like ridiculous. And then on top of that, I know I don't promote them. I don't never like necessarily like you do what you want with your money. It's cool. I think these was 130, 130 opposed to 225, and I could get two pairs and damn near the same price. So it is what it is. See you on the next one. I'm out of here.